we managed to fashion a scraper that's screwed into a pole.
Hey Jamie, where you put the scraper?
Huh?
The scraper, Daddy needs it.
Hello friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact. And it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we're jumping into r/Tales of Neckbeards. Yes, indeed, some series have come to a close, and so we must open up other series now, which I'm quite looking forward to. This actually came from my personal subreddit, r/ReddX Reads, and it is the most upvoted post that we've ever had in r/ReddX Reads, which is super exciting. It's got 92 upvotes on the first part. Considering we have 505 members currently in the subreddit, that's a pretty good ratio, all things considered. So I'm gonna take that to mean that people want to see this, and it seems to me like it's quite a story. It has 4 parts currently, but we'll be doing parts 1 and 2 today, probably 3 and 4 somewhere down the road. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will jump right into some Toiletbeard cringe. Toiletbeard, the stain on our happy home. The name alone, man, that's quite something. So my partner and I love listening to the stories of human garbage on YouTube, usually ReddX, TimTamTom, or rSlash, and boy, have I got a beard for you. I mean, I'm not gonna come at you for your preferences or anything like that, but I'm just saying, out of those 3, who do you like the best? It's like picking your favorite kid, you know? You just can't do it. But secretly you can do it. Just DM me. Let me know. I need your validation! Okay. Marking not safe for work because of minor grossness, which we don't mind. We kind of revel in that around here. I've been living with a group of my friends for almost 2 years now. Most of us just out of college. All of us are in our mid-20s. We've all known each other for almost a decade now, first meeting back in high school. There are a lot of variables from story to story, so I'm gonna need to name all the non-beards. Miles, that's our OP, Lee, Bestie, Jess, Sister, Ben, and May are the leaders of our house group, and they are a married couple. Bro, you packing like 5-6 people into a house? This is just, how is this possibly sustainable? I'm gonna need you guys to join my new political movement, or resurgence of an old political movement. It's the rent is too damn high party. God damn, that's why I had to leave the US, I'll tell you that much. Here's the setup, since I want you to know what the offenders look like. Toiletbeard is about 5.5 feet tall. He is wider than our fridge/freezer, with a thick, black, curly beard touching the middle of his chest. Toiletbeard only really seems to have one outfit: red basketball shorts and a baggy brown t-shirt with assorted stains and holes. Toiletbeard is not my friend. He's really only Ben's friend, and the reasoning behind that is dubious at best. I've actually posted a few things a while ago about Toiletbeard, which I might have to post again due to deletion. This man is a disaster. Well, that's what we into around here. Human disasters. I find it pretty interesting that he's so wide, but he's wearing like sporty shorts and stuff like that. I guess because they're pretty comfortable. Although, maybe Toiletbeard secretly plays like a mean game of b-ball, you know? He's like the best screener on the whole team. All he has to do is stand in front of the basket. Lee and I first met Toiletbeard at the wedding of Ben and May that summer, but we really didn't have enough to get a read on his personality besides one, "I'm the best man," comment that he made to me. He doesn't sit at our table during the reception, and I didn't see him again until that weekend when stopping by the couple's apartment. He was staying over for some reason. Yeah, that's a hell of a honeymoon. Baby, I'm so glad you're my wife. Let's go hang out with Toiletbeard. Classic. I wrote this off as, oh, they're doing their honeymoon another time, I guess, kind of thing, and I just ignored it. I was wrong. Toiletbeard showed up pretty regularly after that point. At some points, he was just staying for weeks on end, as I found out. Sure, fine, if that's what they want to do, right? He must be pretty close friends with Ben, right? Right? Well, we'll get into the cohabitation. But yeah, this is already a really weird situation. I would not be putting up with any crap like that. I got some of my best friends in the world, and I'll be like, look, I just married my wife, and I need you to get the fuck out. We got grown-up married people stuff to do in here. Get out! We originally moved to our current home in late 2019 after some issues with the apartment complex that Lee, Ben, May, and I all lived at. Pooling our resources, we found a sick place that was perfect and just down the street. My sister also had plans to move to this city as well, promising to pay her own way in if she could live with us too. Unbeknownst to us, Ben's best friend had also been looking for a place as well. We hadn't really spent a lot of time around him, but Ben definitely made Toiletbeard seem like a cool guy that could fit in well with our dynamic, so we unfortunately agreed to let him join in. I'm already looking at Ben as suspect too, man. Birds of a feather and all that. You vouched for this guy. You put your reputation on the line, and now your reputation is stained. Like said toilet, named after the beard. Or maybe the beard's named after the toilet. I don't really know. I can't get into that chicken and the egg right now. So we got the place, and we split the areas up accordingly. Lee, Jess, and I took the upstairs portion. The other three took the downstairs. This was perfect because of Toiletbeard's bad knees that wouldn't allow him to go up and down the stairs. Remember this. Bro, you lose a couple 100 pounds, you probably feel like you have a new lease on life. I'm just saying. Toiletbeard has a room, but he doesn't use it for anything but storage. Instead, he generally prefers to sleep on the couch, in full view of anyone and everyone, to gaze upon his majestic sleeping gut. Cleanliness. Toiletbeard's room is directly below Lee's. This really doesn't mean much, but when we go downstairs, his room is directly to the left, along with his own bathroom, which he does not take care of, hence the name. So I guess it is a case of the beard being named after the toilet, which seems far more fitting than the other way around. Did you know that if you neglect to clean your toilet regularly, it can grow a black mold around the rim? No, I didn't. Also, did you know if you're diabetic, your pee can be sticky? I did know that diabetic urine attracts ants, but the black mold, that's something else, man. Can't you die from black mold? Is it like any black mold that'll kill you, or just like a specific type? I'm not a moldologist or anything, but I guess it does kind of come with the territory of being a neckbeard scientist. But anyways, needless to say, Toiletbeard does not clean after himself. Whether he even wipes is an unknown too, but not my business. Oh, trust me, if he didn't wipe, you could smell it. I guess he at least does that. However, when I come home and I can see the state of his bathroom as I enter, it is a sad fucking thing. Door wide open, vent fan running, scraps of toilet paper and rolls on the floor, with a towel draped over whichever surface. Seat is also up, of course. But we do see some toilet paper in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and push forward the hypothesis that he does in fact wipe, at least. The bare minimum you can do. Thank God for that. Today, I'd like to tell you about how his bathroom has gotten cleaned previously. Because Toiletbeard let things get to a point that there were flies and stank regularly coming from the bathroom. Ugh. Ben, the saint that he is, or the pushover that he is, offered him a deal. I will clean your bedroom and bathroom for you monthly You just have to pay me extra when you send rent. They agreed on the deal and Ben set to work. He cleaned everything himself, by hand, and stayed up fairly late to ensure that everything was good to go. Ben was even kind enough to organize Toiletbeard's games and set up his room in a comfortable way for him. This lasted only a few weeks, I think, especially after the pandemic hit and the mountains of McDonald's bags and assorted fast food junk just stacked up in the Beard's den. Well, it ain't a nest without nesting materials. Do you want ants? Because yeah, that's how we got ants. Specifically under the Beard's bed and the couch that he occupies regularly. An exasperated Ben once again cleaned the areas and had the pests exterminated. If memory serves, this was around the time that I counted about 12 trash bags lining the hallway from Toiletbeard's room. God damn, dude needs a reality check in a big way. And if you're wondering if I'm talking about Ben or Toiletbeard, the answer to that is yes. He took the furniture out to ensure there was a deep clean. Before finishing, Ben and I went to the store to build a tool to make cleaning that sticky pee residue from the floor easier. Oh god, why is this even necessary? After about an hour, we managed to fashion a scraper that's screwed into a pole. Where's the scraper? Daddy needs it! I do not want to be on my hands and knees for that again. I almost threw up several times when I did it last, and plus I just don't want to hurt my creaky knees, Ben said. Ben also explained to me how last time he cleaned the bathroom, he had to basically throw out the rug due to it being sticky and gross, and flies were living in it. Oh god. That is foul. How does it even get to that point? Only the Beard knows. Only the Beard knows. This was actually the last time that Ben had cleaned Toiletbeard's living space, as Toiletbeard lost his job after this point. Jesus. But dear Saint Ben wouldn't allow his bestest friend to lose his home, so he covered rent for him for at least 3 months until Toiletbeard joined Walmart staff. Well, at least he did get reemployed. I've heard horror stories about moochers like this, man. But just having a job, that probably ain't enough. Stop pissing on the bathroom rug! I feel like this is running long now, so if you guys enjoy the taste of this beard, I'd be happy to spill some more. I see what you did there. We have plenty. Edit. Lee corrected me. There were more trash bags in the laundry room. Oh my god, what an absolute nightmare roommate. I've had some bad roommates. I'm sure I've talked about them. I've had roommates that I had to like move their stuff out for them when they were at work. I had one roommate that I completely bailed on, disappeared in the middle of the night without letting him know. Like, that is how bad it got. But I'm sure those situations could have gotten to this point if I was spineless enough to sit around and like put up with it. Oh, we're good friends. It's okay. I'll clean up your piss off the floor. Bro, no friend is that good. There is something really, really hinky going on there. I don't like it none too much. But as OP said, this is just a little taste. So we're going to go ahead and push on through into Toiletbeard part number 2 and see just how much more disgusting things can get for us. Oh boy. Toiletbeard 2, get out of my house, Boogaloo. That's what I'd be saying from day 1. Hey again, Reddit peeps. I felt like posting a little more in-depth while it's early today. Yesterday I brought up the first of Toiletbeard's crimes, and today I will bring you 1 or 2 more. The upstairs crew, Lee, my bestie, Jess, my sister, and Miles, the OP. Downstairs, Ben, elder millennial, May, Ben's wife, and our offender, Toiletbeard. Standing at a whopping 5'6", over 300 pounds, and sporting a beard darker than his sins, wearing the same old red-stained basketball shorts, your freak of the week! It's Toiletbeard! And the setup. Have you ever met a man who lied excessively? Definitely not. Couldn't be me. Don't ask me about it. Have you ever met someone so pitiful that he refuses to sleep in his own room? Have you ever seen the pale glow of a fat man's gut in the moonlight? That I have, but it was mine. Stay tuned. It gets worse. Refresher for the lazy. Toiletbeard is the friend of a friend who managed to weasel his way into moving into a new house with all of us in 2019. None of us really knew him until moving in, and now all of us, save for Saint Ben, want him out. Get that vote started. Democracy in action. Simple diplomacy and deep respect for our friend Ben kept us from just straight up kicking Toiletbeard out and solving all of our problems. Ben has done a lot for us, and we feel like he's too good a person to just cut his friend without a solid case against him. Bro, you cleaned up his pee! What more do you want? Ben has been patient with us all and understanding when we were in a tight spot, so we all treat him like the elder of our family, or simply a saint, as I call him. I thought that was tongue-in-cheek. Culinary. When things started, we were all usually so busy that we didn't care about his slight weird tendencies. Toiletbeard fell asleep on the couch? Well, he must have been up late or been beat after work. Sure, I don't remember what the hell his job was. Occasionally, he would even offer to cook food for the house. As nice as that sounds, he only did it a handful of times. And the few times that he did, failures were had in at least some way. The 2 times we did kebabs wasn't too bad, but there is a learning curve to that, and I'll cut him some slack there. Any other time, though, the food was blackened to charcoal or somehow undercooked, and in the case of his burgers, they were both. The boy's got a talent. My poor grill. Toilet would always sulk when his efforts didn't match the pristine image from his head.
Sorry if it's not edible. I tried.
He would sigh as he slunk back to the ass groove that he was carving into the couch. It's okay, dude. They're fairly good. And other assorted responses attempted to placate the beard, but he still sulked on the couch and gnawed on the blackened rocks that he had created. And then, not long later, he would usually just order something from Uber. At least he's not delusional about it. If he was like, I'm the best chef ever, and then tried to serve this crap, then that would be a little more annoying. But wasting some delicious beef on some burgers you fucked up, that's still slightly annoying. just less. The last time he cooked for the group was back in like early 2020 at best. My grill had been left in peace for the majority of that time besides that, but I was always happy to let any of our ramshackle family use it. I mean, it was a free grill, after all. A few months ago, he made curry and offered me a bowl. It was dark brown and sickly sweet. Ugh, not good. I need the kick. Curry's gotta have the kick, man. What the hell happened? Rice was underneath in some sort of limbo of being unfinished. I did not ask for seconds. I'd be surprised if you even finished the firsts, man. That's... Something went horribly wrong here. Jesus. As with this or anything else he put his mind to, regularly Toiletbeard would make self-deprecating comments.
I'm no good at anything. I talked all that stuff about being a good cook for the house, but I can't even do that right.
Oh, he's one of those guys. Reassuring him was impossible. We started trying less and less over time.
Well, I just kill myself or lay down on the train tracks or go to sleep in traffic,
etc., etc., etc. Ugh. Yeah, I was mistaken in my judgment that he's being realistic. What he's actually doing is seeking out pity from anyone who will provide it. And luckily, yeah, everybody sees past this crap after a certain point. They're like, whatever, dude. Go sleep in traffic, that's fine. Everyone gets tired of endless reassurances about something that doesn't really even matter, like, okay, you can't cook. Me either, bro. I don't beat myself up about it. I order a pizza. Consoles. Or consoles. In the last story, I told you to remember a key point about Toiletbeard. Did you remember? His knees. It was his knees, OP.
Oh, it's a good thing you guys wanted the upstairs. My knees, I just can't do the up and down all the time. It's too much on my legs.
Oh, you poor little legs. This was Beardo's statement every time he felt like expressing his infirmity. However, this did not stop him from coming upstairs whenever he heard any of us talking and having fun, especially if there was a video game being played. Okay, it's consoles. Not always because he wanted to join in, most often so that he could observe and then state his shitty opinions about them. When Lee got a PlayStation 4, Toiletbeard actually bought a copy of Persona
For him.
Yeah, I think we've seen this one before. However, it was obvious that that was a lie. Because Toiletbeard then asked him,
Do you mind if I play it while you're not doing it? I could do it while you're at work if that's cool.
You smell like shit, you're gonna leave trash everywhere, please buy your own PlayStation. But Lee, being the next saintly person in the house, was just too kind to say no.
Oh, here, I bought you a video game, no strings attached.
I mean, obviously, there's loads of strings, but just ignore the strings. Oh, God. Sure, dude. Just try not to give me any spoilers, please.
Oh, yeah, sure. Of course. Hey, Miles, you can play it too if you're interested.
I'd been walking through to get a snack at about this time, and was really trying to move quickly so that I could escape his notice. What game is it?
It's Persona 5. I bought the special edition too. I love this game.
It is a pretty bearded game, all things considered. Not the game in itself, but the fan base. The fan base ruins everything. For a lot of stuff out there. I'm not really interested. Thanks, though.
Sure, that's cool. If you ever change your mind, though.
I probably won't. I have way too much shit to do, Toilet. He's just looking for a friend, but yeah, I'd keep that barrier nice and strong. Raise the walls. Because the virus killed my job, I was making ends meet with drawing commissions. However, I balanced things enough to the point where I could fuck around basically as much as I like, so long as I met a specific minimum by the end of the week. I hadn't even played my own games for most of that year. Lee had found a new job recently and was still settling into his new schedule. However, he still did like to spend his free time gaming and was genuinely interested in the game. The two of them reached an agreement, and soon enough I would see that fat mass moving upstairs on the regular
just to get his game on.
Oh boy, amazing how that works, isn't it? It's a miracle! So much for the pain in his legs, right? The real problem here began when he just started saying, fuck it, and going to sleep on our couch upstairs. Every night. Oh God. For like 2 or more weeks, I think, he was just there. This annoyed my sister the most, since simply existing was enough to alert and activate
Gentle Sir mode.
There's too much on that to even start here, so next time I can expound upon his crimes against
female kind.
As most beards, he's big into the miladies. I mean, not into them as much as he would like to be. That's another tangent. Lee got sick of him being there. Jess was enraged every time she would open her door to see him just passed out, and I just plain didn't want him on my floor. So Lee, very cordially, told him off. Okay, dude, you gotta stop staying up here.
What? Why? Did I do something?
You have a bedroom.
Well, yeah, I know. I just prefer being around people.
That's the lamest excuse. Jess is just getting really uncomfortable with you just passing out here. She has trauma and can't stand men that she's not familiar with just being in what's supposed to be a safe space.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she asked me to. I don't mind if you keep playing the game, but you're gonna have to stop staying up here. Toiletbeard finally conceded and left in shame, slamming his room door and not coming out for a few hours. Oh, my 9-year-old pulls that one. The blessed silent treatment. We make him think that we don't like it. Lee did try to play some of the game himself, but he was too annoyed to even get very far. The next day, Toiletbeard asked Lee to set up a link so he could just play Persona from his computer using the PS4. I don't know how it works, it just works. It did end up taking all of the use of our TV at all hours when the beard was home. We'd have to shout down at him to stop playing so we could watch Netflix or something. Meters away and still being in imposition. Isn't technology wonderful? Lee also had to remind him again about minding the spoilers. Unfortunately, this must not have stuck in what limited file space he had in his tiny little brain, because literally, the next night, when Lee and I went down for some 2 a.m. taquitos, the best time for taquitos, the beard started in.
This boss is so annoying.
We tried to ignore him. It's not just the boss, bro.
He keeps kicking my ass. I've had to reload like 4 times now.
Sorry about your bad luck, I grunt.
I think I have to go back and romance this character more before I fight this one. You know, you could date the teacher if you blah, 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 blah.
Lee is starting to get visibly annoyed.
I really should have read a guide on my last playthrough. I started over so I could get the best ending this time.
You... what? Lee stares at him coldly.
I started the game again because I screwed up at blah, 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 blah.
We had an agreement. You were almost done with the game a week ago. I was gonna let you finish it so that I could play the game myself. Why the hell did you start over?
Well, this happened, and because I didn't do this other thing, I had to try again so I could get him to I really don't care. Oh my god, please stop talking.
Gee, thanks. I didn't want to find that out for myself, toilet. Fucking asshole. The taquitos were done, and I was not sticking around. I grabbed the plate and nudged Lee to let him know I was going back up. Stealing a glance at Toiletbeard, I saw that he was visibly upset and staring at us, but then quickly got back to his game. I'm done, man. Forget Persona. I'm not playing it. He just ruined the whole story. Lee and Toiletbeard didn't talk for a few days. Jess took initiative and started keeping things playing on the upstairs TV while she was home so that she could keep him from using the PlayStation 4. Jesus Christ. Technological warfare. It keeps him down there. Plus, I just don't want him to have it. He's a dickhead. Okay, but what about when you're asleep? I'll sleep in here if I have to. Plus, he doesn't know my schedule. Just don't let him take over. I love this pettiness, and I started joining in as much as I could. It was pissing him off, and we all reveled in it. Unfortunately, when he would see us walking by his view, he would call up,
Hey Miles, can you ask your sister if she's still using the PlayStation?
I can, but I don't think you'd like the answer.
I'm just really itching to play Persona some more. I'm really close to beating it.
Cool, but I'm pretty sure she's still watching something.
Oh, just let me know when y'all are done then, okay?
Sure, whatever. I love it. Whatever is the best answer. Can you do this for me? Yeah, whatever. We kept this Cold War going for a while. The beard must have begun braving his injuries, though, as many nights he would quickly rush upstairs when he thought everyone was asleep and turn on the PlayStation. And then he'd rush downstairs with the speed that only a beard on a mission could know. The few nights I actually heard him in action, I didn't know what the hell it was, so I came out of my room with a bat ready for whoever might have broke in, but yet I never saw him. Boy moves fast when he wants to. He might be big, but he quick. How in the hell did he move so fast? I guess his legs must not be hurting, huh? Yeah, 'cause it's night. Everything's different at night. Finally, Lee decided enough was enough. He undid the link between Toiletbeard's computer and his PS4.
Hey, Lee!
The beard called up one night.
I can't reach the PlayStation anymore. Could you redo that link for me?
No, I'm not gonna do that. Play the stupid game on your own crap. I'm sick of you monopolizing mine. That's right, enough is enough. Lee grew his spine that day. Toiletbeard couldn't argue, and lacking the spine enough to try, I think he just ended up buying the game on Steam. He still tried spouting about the game to anyone within earshot, and when it was me, I just let him prattle on after reminding him how little a shit I gave about this game. I hope that it was a fun read for y'all. I'm trying to organize these in a way that works with the timeline, but also so you can kind of grow to hate him as we have. There are so many things that this idiot has done, and if we keep playing things right, we might even be rid of him soon. I'll share more of these tales soon, and I hope y'all have a good one. What a horrible specimen. What an absolute parasite. Do you think that he screws up the cooking on purpose so that nobody will ask him to cook things anymore? Because reading a bit more into this guy's character, that seems like exactly the thing that he would do. Although, I guess that would require like some level of skill to know that you're gonna screw it up in this particular way. The cooking, of course, isn't even like the main part of this story. The meat is all about this console Cold War. And I absolutely love it. Thank God Lee finally was just like, that's it, man. I've had it. Persona might be a cool game, but it's definitely not worth the headache that was brought along with it. Like, I'll spend $60 to buy it myself and just avoid this whole parade of crap that's going on. Running upstairs in the middle of the night to like swap the PS2 on and shit like that. Like, you think nobody knows that you were up here? I can only imagine it sounds like an elephant charging up and down the stairs. And everybody just glances around and they're like, yeah, that's normal. The PS2's on now. All seems normal. It's very easy to put two and two together. But I guess the desperation of a beard knows no bounds, you know? I'm definitely looking forward to getting into some more parts because OP was not lying when he said that this guy's a disaster. You might also want to check out the threads. OP's sister Jess is bopping around in the comments, which I think is pretty cool, answering some of the hard questions. I don't have any hard questions quite yet. I'm just sitting back and observing, as us researchers like to do, taking it all in. But I do expect that Toiletbeard will be back on the channel sooner rather than later because this is a series that I'm really enjoying. It's like kind of lighthearted, derpy beards instead of awful, predatory beards, you know? And I do like a mix on the channel of both, but the ratio is important. I definitely want to get more like clown beards in there than predatory beards. And you know, the predatory beards, they do come on mostly as like a public service announcement. You know what I mean? So people can be warned and not victimized by these people. But even Toiletbeard serves as a warning to not let yourself be victimized. It is victimization, just not in a physical way. You know what I mean? He's holding your PlayStation hostage. That ain't his console. You don't need to let him on there. I know you're trying to be a good friend or whatever, but obviously he doesn't realize it's a two-way street or whatever. Jesus, I can only imagine what he gets up to next. So stay tuned. We'll get into it eventually. I hope you guys will like, comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Maybe share it around. That is absolutely huge. I love when people share my stuff. And this is like potentially a new series, so you can get some people in on the ground floor, which is pretty cool. I hope you'll also check out the links in the description. There's a lot of stuff down there. Teespring if you're trying to rock the merch. My wifey's channel, Mr. and Mrs. ReddX. My personal subreddit, r/ReddX reads, where these stories came from. We've also got my Amazon affiliate link down there, as well as some social media stuff. You know, the Twitter and the Discord and the Facebook. Oh, and my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. Yes, indeed. I'd like to thank them all, but especially Robert Waits, TSM Kirby, Teddy the Police, Aaron W, Jelly Donut, Candy Sora, Fire Drake, Liverson, Silent Revolver, Zatharus, Zero MMX, Little Lone Wolf, Vanilla Mel, Rouse Tower, Aaron Lennox, Fisher Diggy, OG James Cook, JM Coon, Jerry, John Hero, KK, Miss Monday, Melgar the Destroyer, Mr. J, my boy Nat One Nick, Lady Nix, Kadekins and Elizabeth, Sidestep, Cider Drinker, Serrated Ass, Siegfried Staples, Yeet, Synaptic Boomstick, Brilliant Tamago, Tato Ferret, That Duckin' Bug, Fusky, Redwind, Leon Embers, Naga Viper, John Indoors, A-Roxers, Cake Jerry, that's a different Jerry. Mark 211, maybe next time. Origami Cam, Princess Rosalie, Ghosty, The Last Shinobi, and the Maestro himself, Zuka Cervantes. Thank you guys all so very much for pitching in what you can, helping this channel not worry so much about demonetization, and motivating me so highly to keep on going. And obviously, if anybody else can join these people in supporting the channel monetarily, that is absolutely huge. I thank you very, very much in advance. But if you can't right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow, because really, the views is how my beard gets buttered. Whoa! People seem to like the John Travolta voice from the Bowler Beard videos. I'm gonna have to mix it in a little more. In order to join us again, you'll need to keep yourself safe out there. That means washing your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe catching up on some of them ReddX videos. God knows there's a lot of them. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely, definitely deserve it. I will see you in the next one, and until then, bye-bye.